Hey guys, SuperCoach God here, and today we are looking at DPPs. Who might be a DPP during this season? So let's have a look at it. Firstly, chuck a sub, chuck a like, really appreciate it. And yeah, if you want to uh, keep seeing more content, I'd really appreciate if you'd like the video. Anyway, we'll get into it. So, firstly, the first one on the list is Hayden Young. So, Hayden Young is most likely going to become a defender mid. It's probably almost certain. So it's not especially relevant, but it's just a bit handy to have the DPP status in case we need to put him in the midfield for structure if he does turn out to be the really good midfielder we think he can be. Next, we've got Finn. Finlay McRae. So he will probably get mid-forward status. He's currently forward, but there's talks of him really training the house down and coming into the team this year. And if he does, it will be as a midfielder, definitely not a forward. Next, a player who's just done his hamstring. So Zach Fisher. So Zach Fisher will probably most likely get defender forward status. So he's forward at the moment, and if he does get that half back role, we can only assume that he will eventually become a defender forward. But yeah, and next we got he's midfielder, isn't he? So I think most people know now that McKercher is most likely playing on half back, so he will get defender mid status. This one's actually very exciting because if he's half back, we get that good good scoring for a rookie, make plenty of cash, so it's great. And then next one is Carl Amod, who will probably get defender mid status. So he will play a bit of time in the back line. We don't know how much yet, but we know he's been training there. He will also most likely play a bit of time on the wing. So it could be hit or miss this pick, but I think he will play at least 35 to 50% down back. Next we've got Nick Martin. So Nick Martin is will probably get defender mid status. So he's they reckon he's going to play half back. So if he does, that will result in pretty good scoring, you'd imagine, because we know he's a good ball user and he's a good runner. So he breaks lines and he he'll get a few intercepts as well, I imagine. So yep. And then next we've got Connor McDonald. So Connor McDonald will most likely be a forward mid. The absence of, is it Warple early? I think McDonald will have to step into that midfield role. And this will really give us a good option. In fact, it's like you could pick him, to be honest. I wouldn't go too far to say you can't. But yeah, I think he could be a good option this year. Next, we've got... Now, this is a bit of an out of the blue one. I don't think many people would expect this, but Blake Hardwick. So Blake Hardwick actually could become a bit of a forward this year. Not much. I can't imagine this really happening, but I thought I'd just throw it out there. Just because they want Carl Amon at half back. So if they fully commit to Amon at half back, Blake Hardwick could move to the forward line. But that's probably not going to happen. But anyway. Next we've got Ed Richards. So Ed Richards might become a midfielder or a bit of a midfielder this year due to filling the Bailey Smith void. Next, we've got Trent Rivers. So Trent Rivers looks like he might play a bit of midfield this year. Because of the Clary absence. But Clary is training now pretty hard, so he might make round one. We just don't know yet. But Rivers, if Clary doesn't play round one, Rivers might play midfield. So he also had 20 centre bounces last year, and I think David King or something said that he's been training in the midfield quite a bit. Next, we've got Comben. So Comben might play a bit of backline this year, from all reports. Maybe try to fill in that Mackay void, but there's always a chance that happens. Next, we've got the Bond. So the Bond is 725k, but he has been closely managed during the preseason. I can't remember what it was, the injury, but he could be a chance to play a bit more forward this year. So keep an eye on that, because if he does, you already know we're putting him straight into that forward line. Next, we've got Tom Cleary. Now, I've only just seen this today, but apparently, he could be a wingman a bit this year. So, with the new backmen like Asava and BZT coming into the back line, there's a chance that Tom Cleary goes to the wing. But then again, he did only play one game last year, so he might not even play. Next, we've got Sheasel, who might become a defender mid. So he'll probably play quite a bit of midfield. I think they're training him in the midfield because he doesn't really need training down half back. Like, I think he's got that role sorted. But I think they're training him in the midfield because I want to play him a bit more in the midfield. So that's a watch. Next, we've got Chapman. So Chapman might play quite a bit of wing this year. In fact, we're probably hoping him to play wing so we can pick him. But so that's the reason Chapman might become defender mid. Next, we've got, now this is an out of the blue one, and I don't think this will happen, but just thought I'd throw one in. Bailey Dale could become a forward this year. Now, I have no reason to be saying this. I just think he might. I'm just throwing it out there. He's played forward in the past, could play forward. So it's a bit SuperCoach irrelevant because he probably won't score well on the forward line. But if he plays a bit of forward, drops in price, goes back to halfback, we're going to be picking him. Next, we need to take someone out. We'll take Dale out. We got Weddle. So this is the last one for today. So these are probably the players that I'm thinking are most likely to become DPPs in the first half of this year. So Weddle could become a defender mid, again with the absence of Warple, just like Connor McDonald. We don't know. I think McDonald's a bit more likely than Weddle, but a report came out the other day that he might play midfield. So who knows? This is just a video just showing you who could possibly be a DPP this year and who to keep an eye on. So even if you want to take a screenshot of this and just keep an eye on it, could be cool to see and get an idea of where we're going with this year. I'll just have a look at rucks, actually. Marshall's always a chance for a ruck forward spot. Darcy Cameron and could get ruck forward. I assume Cox already has ruck forward. Yeah. There's a few others like Todd Goldstein might become a ruck forward. But yeah, that's about it for now. Hope you all have a good one. Also another watch, Matt Flynn, ruck forward maybe. But yeah, I hope you all have a good one. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Means a lot. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your bloody work colleagues. I don't know. And I hope you all have a good one. Also later today I'll be posting the mid-price video. So cheers.